Sabrina Wahid, your Mistress of Ceremonies for tonight's Teacher of the Year Awards. I'm a first grade teacher at Richard Bowling Elementary School and the current Citywide Teacher of the Year. It means so much to me to join you all here for this event in person for the first time in years because of the pandemic. I'm so proud to be a part of this celebration of your incredible dedication and commitment for all the young scholars in our care. I want to start this evening by acknowledging our special guests in the audience tonight, including our top teachers of the year from the 2019-2020 school year and 2020-2021 school year. For the 2019-2020, Jason Kuntz, Citywide Teacher of the Year from Ocean Air Elementary School. And runners-up, Middle School Teacher of the Year, Holly Holm of Academy for Discovery at Lakewood. And High School Teacher of the Year, Kimberly Ambrose of Booker T. Washington. And for the 2020-2021, my colleagues, Donald Lyons of Net Academy High School. And Samari Brashears of Northside Middle School earned last year's runner-up honors. I would also like to recognize school board members in attendance, including Board Chair, Dr. Adele Martin, Vice Chair, Mr. Carlos Clanton, and school board members, Mrs. Tanya Bassine, Mrs. Lauren Campson, Dr. Noel Gabriel, Mr. Rodney Jordan, and Dr. Leon Roussan. I also welcome Dr. Sharon Birdsong, our superintendent, and members of her leadership team. Finally, a big thank you to the Strolling Strings for their musical selections during the reception. We'll hear more from them later. Now, I'd like to ask our superintendent, Dr. Birdsong, and school board members to join me in front of the stage for the parade of the NPS All-City Teaching Team. As I call your names, please proceed down the middle aisles to receive greetings from Dr. Birdsong and board members. You may then be seated at your tables. Brad Baxendale, Academy for Discovery at Lakewood. Janessa Libby Reynolds, Academy for Discovery at Lakewood. Wilson Anino, Academy of International Studies at Rosemont. Letisa White, Azalea Gardens Middle School. Cameron Edwards, Bayview Elementary School. Arlene Riddick Giles, Berkeley Early Childhood Center. Wesley Knight, Blair Middle School. Linda Devine, Booker T. Washington High School. Erica Adumik, Camp Allen Elementary School. Summer Hedrick, Chesterfield Academy. Leslie McGee, CHKD. Allison Makovic, Coleman Place Elementary. Susan Hagel, Crossroads School. Danielle Sentz, unable to attend from Easton Preschool. Melissa Jones from Granby High School. Tamara Mewborn from Ghent School. Jessica Overton, Granby Elementary School. Kelly Denham, Ingleside Elementary School. Raven Ravel, J. Cox Elementary School. Michael Severio, unable to attend, but he's from James Monroe Elementary School. Danielle Wiggins, Lake Taylor School. Sheena Walker, Lake Taylor High School. Skylar Gerard, Lake Taylor School. Catherine Munden, unable to attend from Larchmont Elementary. Christy Leak, Larry Moore Elementary School. Demetria Walker Smith, Lindenwood Elementary School. Casey Russell, Little Creek Elementary School. Kim Evans, Madison Alternative School. Paula Hyder, Mary Calcott Elementary School. Travis Mansell, Maury High School. Patrick Eberhardt, Net Academy. Veronique Valencia, Northside Middle School. Lauren Bartholome, Norview Middle School. Lisa Morris McClenny, Northview Elementary School. Sapadra Desaraju, Norview High School. Nadia Wright, Norfolk Technical Center. Xochitl Bermudez, Ocean View Elementary School. Rebecca Thompson, Ocean Air Elementary School. Unable to attend, Natasha Marie Lamont from Open Campus. Daphne Permenter Russell from P.B. Young Elementary School. Lenora Holmes, Richard Bowling Elementary School. Angela Curry, Ruffner Middle School. Erica Cobb Fisher, Sewell's Point Elementary School. Erica Jackson, Sherwood Forest Elementary School. Theodasia Jones, Southside STEM Academy at Campus Stella. Jasmine Deloche, she's unable to attend, from St. Helena Elementary School. Kelly Kinsing, Suburban Park Elementary School. Amy Clay, Tanners Creek Elementary School. Marcia Brown, Terrellton Elementary School. Natasha Lewis, Tidewater Park Elementary School. Barbara Lakazi, W.H. Taylor Elementary School. Tyra Anderson, Willard Model School. And Laura Miller, Willoughby Preschool. Dr. Birdsong and school board members, thank you for joining me. You may return to your seats. Now we will have the presentation of colors by Granby High School, NJROTC, followed by the national anthem performed by the Granby High School Chorus under the direction of Ozzie Church. Please rise.
Colors. Hope. Left. Face. Present. Colors. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Right, face, forward, march.
Thank you, Granby, NJROTC, and Chorus for those performances. Let's give them another round of applause. And you may be seated. I have the honor of introducing Dr. Sharon Birdsong, our superintendent, who was named as a Sallie Mae First Year Outstanding Teacher Award nominee as a young educator in North Carolina. Since then, she has earned multiple accolades and awards, including the Outstanding Middle School Principal of Virginia by the Virginia Association of Secondary School Principals, and in 2006, the National Middle School Principal of the Year Award by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Dr. Birdsong is an ardent supporter of teachers as evident by her leadership. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Birdsong.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you, Ms. Waheed. And yes, welcome to all of you who are here with us this evening. We are so blessed to be physically here together for this wonderful celebration, especially since the pandemic prevented us from doing so for the past couple of years. This makes our gathering here this evening all the sweeter, providing to us a moment to pause and reflect on our successes during the past couple of years as we have worked tirelessly to overcome the myriad obstacles we faced on a daily basis, and doing so on behalf of the brilliant, brilliant children whom we are committed to serving each and every day. Most of you in this room, you led those efforts using innovation, enthusiasm, and frankly, whatever it took to keep our students' education and learning on track, even as the world around us changed. You did that, and for that, you need to give yourselves a round of applause. And I think you can do better than that. You know what you did. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're outstanding. Think about how extraordinary your accomplishments have been over the past 2 years. There was an abrupt halt to in-person learning. You remember that? Yes. Learning in place packets, Bruce Brady, remember that? Created seemingly out of thin air and distributed, within a matter of days. That was just wonderful work. An innovative virtual teaching model developed, not only developed and deployed, and within weeks. Again, give yourselves a round of applause. Just extraordinary. And nearly a full year of remote teaching and learning before we returned amid multiple health and safety mitigation efforts to finally full-time in-person instruction. And we knew we would get there, and we did get there. And you accomplished all of this in addition to the traditional challenges of our chosen career in this field of education, this wonderful, wonderful field. And so with all of my heart, and I do mean this, with all of my heart, I welcome you and your guests, your building principals who are also absolutely phenomenal, our school board members and members of our NPS executive leadership team who are here with us this evening. I am overjoyed, simply overjoyed to be with you this evening, and I rejoice in your successes. Teaching our children is what will change this world, and each of you, you know that. Teaching our children will change this world, and each of you are being celebrated this evening because of your excellence and dedication to this noble profession. So I not only welcome you here this evening, but I thank you. I sincerely thank you for your continued service to our students and to our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Birdsong. Now I would like to welcome School Board Chair Dr. Adele Martin to the stage. Dr. Martin earned a BA in French and International Studies from The Ohio State University, a master's degree in public administration from Louisiana State University, and a PhD in public policy from Old Dominion University with a specialization in collaboration, social capital, and international security policy areas. She has served on the school board since 2018. Dr. Martin brings special greetings on behalf of the school board. Dr. Martin?
Thank you very much for that introduction. Good evening, everyone. I am delighted to be here and to be part of this incredible celebration of this year's top teachers in our division. You truly represent the best of NPS, and you have been recognized by your peers as leaders in classrooms and in your schools. My fellow school board members and I applaud each of you. And we thank you sincerely for the many efforts on behalf of our students. Please enjoy this evening's festivities. You deserve it.
I am the Chief Schools Officer. My name is Linnell Gibson, and I'm honored to begin our featured presentation. We're going to be recognizing our top Teachers of the Year. First, a bit about the Teacher of the Year selection process. The program is open to all teachers in pre-kindergarten through grade 12 who possess a current teaching license, including media specialists, school counselors, ITRTs, and reading specialists. The Virginia Department of Education requires all candidates to have at least 3 years of experience within their school district. Candidates from each school are reviewed by the NPS Teacher of the Year Selection Committee, which consists of past Teachers of the Year. Ms. Sabrina Wahid served as the committee's chair this year. Give her a hand. Following the review of applications, the committee members observed classes and conducted interviews to select the finalists and the top Teacher of the Year. Before we move on to the main event, the recognition of our all-city teaching team, let's hear reflections on what this honor means from our current Citywide Teacher of the Year, Sabrina Wahid.
My initial feeling was gratitude. I remember when Dr. Birdsong told me the news, I remember saying, my dad just died. And what I was trying to say was, I had a horrible year. I went through the loss of my father. I was not happy teaching virtually. I felt like I was a horrible teacher. So hearing the news that I won Citywide Teacher of the Year, it was just so nice to hear something good. So I was so thankful. Obviously, I love to make a difference. I love little people. They're the most loyal people and most forgiving people. And I just enjoy teaching. It's just in me. It's just a calling.
She's a very organized, dynamic teacher. She makes sure that her scholars have what they need. Her lessons are designed according to her scholars' needs, as well as making sure that they're successful in life.
I teach them more than just academics. I teach them life skills. I teach them conflict resolution, what to do with their anger. I teach them manners, how to order their food at lunch. I teach them how to respond and how to speak to adults. So I don't just teach academics, I teach them how to survive in this world. What I hope for my students is that they enjoy learning. That's my educational philosophy, is that students should have fun learning. One thing that's fun is that for math centers every day, my students spend one station in the hallway. And what it is they have task cards on the wall that they have to solve independently.
When we do our work, we get to move around and all of that, and exercise and all of that, and we even get to go in the hallway and do our work, and we get to do worksheets, and we get to do pop-its and all of that.
What I like most about teaching is that I love taking students who are at a disadvantage, whether it's their household income or the lack of materials, and I like to build them up to surpass students who are at an advantage. So I love taking a student who can't read at all, and at the end of the year, testing them and seeing how far their growth was. I love seeing growth.
She's an awesome teacher. Plus, she's dedicated. Plus, she has that passion for her scholars, and she wants them to be successful. She loves them, and they love her back. And they show that in their learning, and they are learning in her class.
Being Citywide Teacher of the Year means that I did a great job teaching virtually, and it also means that I have this platform to make changes where I can use my voice, give my opinion. For the next Teacher of the Year, I want to say, pat yourself on the back and just receive it. We do these things not to get recognition, but we deserve the recognition. So I would also say enjoy yourself and use this platform to voice your opinion and make a difference. Thank you, Dr. Birdsong, Dr. Gibson, school board members, Teachers of the Year, and invited guests. It has been my distinct pleasure to serve as the 2021-2022 NPS Teacher of the Year. This role has provided many opportunities for me to reflect on my teaching practices. You heard my confession in the video. I struggled during the pandemic. Being named Teacher of the Year helped me to realize the impact of all I did to adapt to teaching during the pandemic. I raised $20,000, money that helped ensure my students had hands-on experiences in their homes every day. I met students at the school once a month to pass out supplies such as alphabet blocks, LED writing tablets, and books. I stood in their front yards so that they could read to me. In short, the pandemic taught me that I can adapt my teaching style to meet the individual learning needs of my students. Once the shock wore off, I began to really enjoy being Teacher of the Year and to experience amazing moments that I'll never forget. For example, I got to throw the first pitch at the Norfolk Tides game, and my pitch was better than Dr. Fauci's. So that was memorable. I also appreciate the new platform to use my voice. I served on the academic calendar committee, and my classroom was featured in news segments discussing dynamic seating. The most valuable lessons I experienced as Teacher of the Year were those that I learned visiting other classrooms. In the top 12 classrooms, I saw great teachers who show that they care by building strong relationships with their students. I experienced high school students who willingly gave up their lunch period to prepare with their teacher for their presentation. I saw a teacher's ability to refocus a student having a bad day using just a few positive words. And another teacher who used a simple water bottle to help a student express emotions. I saw a teacher help her English language learners feel comfortable reading in front of the entire class. In those 12 classrooms, I witnessed the engaging lessons that are the hallmark of a great teacher. For example, I saw students mixing liquids to solve real-life problems, a teacher displaying responses in the classroom to allow for peer interactions, and cooperative learning strategies for students, such as think, pair, share. In those 12 classrooms, I saw great teachers instructing with purpose and relevance. In one classroom, students assumed the roles of tax preparers and customers. In another, students created box plots based on the income of the world's richest celebrities. I also saw a teacher explaining the different paths students can take to get to their ideal career. Great teachers collaborate. In those 12 classrooms, I saw team teaching at its finest. In one classroom, co-teachers demonstrated a clear understanding of roles and responsibilities. One teacher was leading instruction while the other provided individualized attention to students. In another classroom, 2 educators fluidly solved a math problem with students, passing a marker back and forth during their work. The amazing educators of MPS impact the lives of our students every day. We get tired. We suffer from depression. We lose our loved ones. We deal with financial constraints. We all have our own stuff that we're dealing with. But we are still changing lives. We come to school every day. We find solutions. We give our best to the students. So teachers, tonight, give yourselves a pat on the back. Thank you for sacrificing you for the kids.
Ms. Waheed, on behalf of Norfolk Public Schools and our Superintendent, Dr. Sharon I. Birdsong, our executive team, and all of the teachers and the children throughout the city of Norfolk, we thank you for representing us so well, and we want you to know that we love you and we appreciate you, and we will always remember the example you are setting every day. Thank you so much. And now, as we move along in our program, we're getting closer and closer to the moment we've been waiting for. The announcement of this year's finalists and the winners in the Teacher of the Year competition. These educators represent the best in teaching in the Commonwealth and in the nation. The first group to be recognized are the top 12 Teachers of the Year for the City of Norfolk. The top 4 teachers from the high school, middle school, and elementary school levels. Dr. Birdsong and Ms. Wahid, please join me on the stage for the announcement of the top 12 Teachers of the Year. Teachers, as your names are called, please come forward. You will receive a certificate of accomplishment in addition to a token of our appreciation. Please come up on the stage to my left to receive your recognition, and once you exit the stage to my right, please gather next to the stage for a group photo. The top 12 Teachers of the Year are Lauren Bartholomew, Norview Middle School. Brad Baxendale, Academy for Discovery, Middle School. Janessa Libby Reynolds, Academy for Discovery, elementary level. Subhadra Desaraju, Norview High School. Linda Devine, Booker T. Washington High School. Wesley Knight, Blair Middle School. Leslie McGee, Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters. Travis Mansell, Maury High School. Tamara Mewborn, Ghent School. Raven Revelle, Jaycox Elementary. Sheena Walker, Lake Taylor High School. Take your time. We're stepping tonight. We're in our heels. We're looking good. Latiza White, Azalea Gardens Middle School. Please join me in a round of applause for these extraordinary educators as they return to their tables following their group shot. Congratulations to our top 12. The top 3 Citywide Teachers of the Year will receive an additional certificate, an engraved apple, and gifts from our sponsors. Teachers, please come forward as your name is called and remain on the stage until the Citywide Teacher of the Year is announced. First, our Elementary School Teacher of the Year. This educator has served Norfolk Public Schools since 2008 and has been a Teacher of the Year nominee since 2015. She is an active member of her school's PTA and her city's Civic League and serves as a cooperative and mentor teacher to students at Old Dominion University. As teachers, we lead from where we are, and that is what I do, she wrote in her application essay. I lead from where I stand. The top elementary school teacher of the year is Janessa Libby Reynolds of the Academy of Lakewood. Please come forward, Miss Libby Reynolds. Congratulations. Now we turn to our middle school teacher of the year. This educator answers one of the students' toughest questions. When am I ever going to use algebra in real life? He knows because he pursued an additional degree in math after becoming a math teacher in part so that he could answer this question. He volunteers with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and is certified with the Community Emergency Response Team through FEMA. I have always strived to give 100% to my students in compassion and loving kindness, he said. I have tried to provide a dynamic classroom environment where peace, communication, creativity, thoughtfulness, and love outweigh negative external factors. The top middle school teacher of the year is Wesley Knight from Blair Middle School. Please come forward, Mr. Knight. And now for our top high school teacher of the year. This teacher has previously received NPS recognition for SOL pass scores of more than 90% for her students, as well as for her work with Hampton University in the field of nanotechnology. She has been a national board certified teacher since 2012, a member and mentor of the Advanced Placement Chemistry community since 2009, and is a virtual coach for the U.S. National Chemistry Olympiad beginning this year. This teacher is active in a multi-faith spiritual organization that serves the community by making sandwiches for homeless shelters, hot meal services, and groceries and gift distribution for shelters and orphanages. Additionally, she is a lead mentor in her school. This teacher lives by the motto, love all, serve all, and be positive like a proton. The high school teacher of the year is Subhadra Desarazu, Maury High School. Is it Maury High School? No, Norview High School. Norview High School, congratulations. At this time, I will turn the program over to Dr. Birdsong, who will name our Citywide Teacher of the Year. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, are we excited? How excited are we? All right, thank you so much, Dr. Gibson. All these three incredible educators stand here with us. As they stand here with us, I would like to pause for a moment to recognize our reigning All-City Teacher of the Year, Sabrina Waheed, and to thank her for serving as our Mistress of Ceremonies this evening. Thank you. Thank you so much. She's done a phenomenal job representing Norfolk Public Schools. I would also like to give my sincere thanks and appreciation to all the teachers who are in this room this evening and to your families for supporting you in this very, very demanding yet critical role as an educator. These past 2 years have certainly tested us and appended and reshaped how we teach. But this trying time has also emphasized just how much our students, our families, and communities need us and rely on us. Our ability to nurture young minds has never been more important. So, with that said, I turn to our final recognition for this evening, the Citywide Teacher of the Year. Let me begin with the words of the nominating principal. And don't smile and give it away, principals. And I quote, "Without hesitation, I nominate this educator for the NPS Teacher of the Year recognition. This teacher is an exceptional educator who builds and nurtures relationships as well as creates a positive learning environment and is an extraordinary teacher, supportive coworker, and school leader who has won multiple awards and grants. We are confident that this teacher would be a phenomenal NPS Teacher of the Year representative. This educator taught a class for the first time in the 10th grade during the September 5th holiday in India, known as Teacher's Day. Have I given it away yet? She enjoyed the experience so much that she chose teaching as her profession, a career that has now lasted for 29 years. For 29 years, and 15 of those years at Norview High School. She is the chemistry team leader and assists department teachers in integrating technology in their planning, teaching, and evaluations. She teaches college-level courses in AP Chemistry, AP Research, and Chemistry Honors classes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join me in applause for our 2022-2023 NPS Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Sapadra Desaraju. Congratulations, Mrs. Desaraju. Congratulations. So at this time, Ms. Desaraju is going to share some words with us. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Just when we were standing in the line as if we are graduating class of 2022-23, I was talking to my colleagues and was trying to say, I enjoyed every moment until now. I can line up, I can stand as long as they all want me to, but I do not want them to ask us to give a speech. Every wish has come true except this one. But what can I say? I love teaching. All that essays that I had to write to accept the nomination, because I know all of us, when we teach, we deserve to be recognized. We all deserve to be recognized. So when someone nominates us, we should accept that honor. Because in my building, I know there are so many phenomenal teachers, but a lot of them, they refuse. They say, it's nothing. No, I always valued it. And I can say this shamelessly. I've been wanting it for 29 years. If you know an Asian parent, they put a lot of pressure on us kids. Whatever we do, we have to be the best. That's our parents. I'm going to keep it short. I know now I'm just in the moment of talking, but I'll wrap it up pretty soon. So my mom, anything that we do, you have to be first. You cannot be anything other than first. So this is for my mom, all this. I lost her 2 years ago, but I know she's watching me, and she'll be really pleased that I made her proud. So when I teach the kids every single day, that's what I tell them. You do your best, just make us proud. You don't have to win anything, just do your best. And I think that's what I have been doing for the past 29 years. Now, Norfolk has given me the best honor of all. So of the 5 school districts that I have worked, including places in India, NPS is the top, because that gave me the best recognition that we all deserve. So just wrapping it up, I had to thank NPS, the school board members, my principal, who is here, my close friend, I would call it, Abby Watson. I've seen her rising so much in her career. I'm just impressed with her work ethic, and I'm inspired, that's all I would say. My dear friend Rosa is the guest with me today because my husband is chilling in India. And my daughter is busy taking her final exams at UMD. But they send me their good wishes, and they know that I'm the happiest when I'm with Rosa Coronel. So she's my dear friend. She's a teacher, and she has kept me going all these years. So thank you all for this